Hello students, today we are going to learn chapter number 1, living and non-living things. In this topic we will cover characteristics of living things, characteristics of non-living things. First we will see the introduction of this chapter. There are many things around us. Some of them are living, example hen, man, dog, etc. and some of non-living things, example table, chair, house, etc. Living things and non-living things differ in the following characteristics. Some characteristics are given here. We will see that living things need water, food, they grow in size, breathe air, they feel, move on their own, have babies. On the other hand, non-living things do not have all these characteristics. They do not need food and water, they don't grow in size, they don't breathe, they can't feel also, they can't move on their own, and they do not have their babies. Both plants and animals are living things. Plant cannot move from one place to another, but they can move their body parts. Example, touch me not plant drops its leaves when touched. Some non-living things move, like fan rotates and car moves, but they cannot do this on their own. Question number 1. Look at the classification table below. Here is classification table is given. Things, they are divided into two groups, living things, non-living things. Non-living things, once alive, never alive. So we have to identify living things X and once alive Y, never alive Z. Which of the following represent X, Y and Z correctly? See here, living thing. X is living thing. Orchid, seed, flower, lizard. Seed and flower are not alive, living thing. So, A and D, we have to think about option A and D. Y is once alive. So, steel ruler and wooden chair. Among these, steel ruler is made of metal, so it is never alive. Wooden chair, it is made of wood, and wood we get from tree. So tree is once alive. So option D is correct. Z, never alive. Rock, it is a stone that is never alive. So option D is correct. Question number 2. Living things reproduce so that they cannot be eaten up by animals. B. There will always be living things of their own kind. C. They will increase in number. D. They will not have to fight for food. So, living things reproduce so that there will always be living things of their own kind. Human beings give birth to their babies. Animals give birth to their young ones. They are like that. So, there will be always living thing of their own. So that B is correct. Question number 3. All living things need dash to stay alive. Air, sunlight, food, water. Option A, 1 and 2. 1 air, 2 sunlight. Living things need water and food also. So this is not correct. B, 1, 3 and 4. 1 air, 3 food, 4 water. For food we need sunlight. We get food from trees and trees need sunlight. So we need sunlight also. So this is also wrong. C. 1, 2 and 3 only. 1, 2 and 3 only. No, it is not sufficient. We need food also. So option D is correct. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We need air, sunlight, food and water. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Non-living things can move by themselves. Question number 4. Which of the following statement is incorrect? A. Non-living things can move by themselves. B. Some living things can make their own food. C. Living things can move by themselves. D. Plants do not move from one place to another place. So what is the incorrect statement? C. First one. A1. Non-living things can move by themselves. This is incorrect. Non-living things do not move by themselves. So this is incorrect. So option A is the answer. B. Some living things can make their own food. Yes, living things, trees are living things. They make their own food. B. C. Living things can move by themselves. Living things can move. This is correct. D. Plants do not move from one place to another place. Yes, this is also right. They only move their body parts. So, A is the correct answer. Question number 5. Study the chart below carefully. Which of the following can be classified under group A? Here is a chart. Non-living things. Group A, rotten egg, salted fish. Group B, a piece of plastic sheet, silver coin. So, rotten egg, salted fish. We get egg from hen. Fish is dead but now it is salted. So A, a plastic toy. A plastic toy comes under B group because plastic sheet is there, silver coin is there. Some material is given in group B. Newspaper. Newspaper, from where we get newspaper? From trees we make paper. So, newspaper comes under group A. A crawling snail. It is a living thing. It do not comes under any group. A metal blade. It comes under group B. So, which of the following can be classified under group A? That is newspaper. Question number 6. Each of the following observation tell us what living things can do. Which of the following have been wrongly paired? Some living things characters are given here and observation is given here. A rabbit gives birth. This is reproduction, but it is given here growth. So this is wrong. A caterpillar turns into pupa and then a butterfly. This is growth, but here given reproduce. So this is also wrong. A bee flies from one floor to another. This is move. This is correct. A leaf wither and turn brown. Yes, this is also correct. Die. A, 1 only. B, 1 and 2 only. C, 1 and 4 only. D, 1, 3 and 4 only. So wrongly paired are only 1 and 2. So option B is correct. Question number 7. The picture below shows a boy playing with a ball. Which of the following statement is true regarding this? See, this boy is playing with ball. A. Both the ball and the boy can move on their own. No, it is not correct. Ball cannot move on their own. B. Both the boy and the ball cannot move on their own. It is also wrong because boy can move on its own. C. The ball can move on its own while the boy cannot. C. The ball can move on its own while the boy cannot. Ball cannot move, so it is also wrong. D. The boy can move on his own while the ball cannot. Yes, this statement is correct. This is true. The boy can move and ball cannot. Question number 8. All living things cannot stay alive and will die within minutes in absence of dash. When we do not get food, we can stay for some days. When we do not get light, we can stay. But when we do not get air, we do not live for a minute also. So answer is C. We will die within minute in absence of air. Air is correct answer. Question number 9. Manya noticed that the Venus flytrap plant capture insect by shutting its two leaves like a shell when an insect lands on them. This shows us that living things can dash. See here, Venus flytrap plant capture insects. It is insect eating plant, so when insects lands on the leaves of that plant close its shell and insect trap under that shell, and that insect is eaten by the Venus flytrap plant. So we will see the options. A. 1 and 2. 1. Can grow. 2. Can reproduce. 3. Respond to touch. 4. Can move by themselves. So, respond to touch. When insect lands, its shells close. So, respond to touch. Can move by themselves. They can move. Their shells are closed. So, option 2, 3 and 4 are correct for this. Question number 10. Mala kept 2 rabbits under different conditions as shown below. Rabbit P, rabbit Q. See the conditions of rabbit. This box is with holes. Glass box is this. Carrot is here. Rabbit Q. Cover with holes. Bowl of water and carrot is here. Which rabbit will not survive after 1 week? Air is for both the rabbits. Here food, here also food, but water is present here. So food, water and air, all these conditions are here. So this will survive for more days. And which will not survive? Rabbit P. Rabbit P, because it do not get air. Rabbit P because it do not get water. Rabbit pee because it do not get water. This is the correct. Question number 11. Which of the following statements suggests that a battery operated car is not a living thing? 1. It takes up space. It is hard and shiny. It does not reproduce. It does not move on its own. Battery operated car is non-living thing. So it cannot reproduce and it cannot move by its own. So option 3 and 4 are not for living things. So option 3 and 4. Option D is correct. Directions. The diagram below shows 4 hamsters kept in 4 different containers. They were left untouched for 2 weeks. Study the diagram and answer question 12 and 13. 4 hamsters are here. They are kept in Four hamsters are there. See the condition of that. Hamster 1 is kept in airtight container. Biscuit and water is given for. Hamster 2, container with holes. Biscuit and water is there and air also can come here. Hamster 3, container with holes and water is given. Hamster 4, container with holes, biscuit is given only. So, question number 12. Which hamster is likely to live for longest time? So, hamster is living thing. For living thing we need air, water, food. So, in all these conditions, which hamster will live for long time? So, hamster second, because air can pass, water is given, food is given. So, hamster second will live for longest time. Option B is correct. Question number 13. Which hamster is likely to live for the shortest time? 1. Hamster 1 is live for shortest time because this container is airtight, so air cannot pass. Without air, living things do not live. So, option A is correct. Hamster 1. Question number 14. Refer to the given experiment. Cockroach 1 died before cockroach 2. What was the most likely reason? Here are 2 containers. Cockroach 1 is kept in airtight container. Cockroach 2 is kept in container that is open. So, which cockroach dies first? Cockroach 1. Why? Because it do not get air. It is closed. So, it do not get air. So, option A, it did not get air. Yes, option A is correct. 1 died before cockroach 2 because it did not get air. It did not have food. It did not have water. It did not have food and water. All these are wrong. It did not get air. Option A is correct. Question number 15. Study the table below carefully. Group A, rose, butterfly, orchid. Group B, toy car, aeroplane, remote control. So group A is with living things and group B is with non-living things. Rose is from rose plant, butterfly is an insect, orchid it is also a flower. So which of the following shows suitable heading for the groups? See, I have told you all these are living things, these are non-living things. So what will be the answer? Group A is living thing and group B is non-living thing. Option C is correct. But we will see how A, B and D are wrong. A group is non-living thing. It is not correct because butterfly is living thing. So this is wrong. B, plants, rose, butterfly, orchid. Butterfly is not plant. So this is also wrong. D, flowers, rose, butterfly, orchid. Yes, rose and orchid are flower, but butterfly is insect. So it is also wrong. So option C is correct. Thank you students for